Hey, history buffs! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into some of the most epic and game-changing revolutions in world history. From overthrowing monarchies to dismantling oppressive regimes, these revolutions shaped nations, changed the course of history, and sparked the spirit of freedom and justice all around the globe. Let's count down the top 10 country revolutions in history. Trust me, these are the ones that really shook things up. Number 10, the Russian Revolution. Starting off at number 10, we have the Russian Revolution of 1917. In the midst of World War I and a struggling economy, the Russian people were ready to revolt. In February, they overthrew Tsar Nicholas II, ending centuries of Romanov rule. But it didn't stop there. By October, the Bolsheviks led by Lenin seized power in what's known as the October Revolution. This would eventually lead to the formation of the Soviet Union, a superpower that would dominate global politics for decades. Talk about a revolution that changed everything. Number 9, the French Revolution. At number 9, we've got the French Revolution. Imagine this: a nation on the brink of collapse with widespread poverty, inequality, and an extravagant monarchy. In 1789, the French people, fed up with King Louis XVI, thus lavish spending and unfair tax system, stormed the Bastille, symbolizing their fight for liberty. This revolution brought about the end of the monarchy, the rise of radical political movements, and the birth of modern democracy. Oh, and let's not forget that little thing called the Reign of Terror. That was a wild time. Number 8, the American Revolution. Coming in at number 8 is the American Revolution of 1776. The 13 American colonies, tired of British rule and unfair taxation, decided it was time to declare their independence. Under the leadership of figures like George Washington and Thomas Jefferson, the colonies fought back against the British Empire. The revolution not only led to the creation of the United States but also inspired a wave of independence movements around the world. You know the phrase, "no taxation without representation"? Well, it started here. Number 7, the Haitian Revolution. Next up, we have the Haitian Revolution, coming in at number 7. This is one of the most unique revolutions in history. In 1791, enslaved Africans in the French colony of Saint-Domingue rose up against their oppressors. Under the leadership of Toussaint Louverture, they fought the French, the Spanish, and even the British. After a decade of bloody conflict, Haiti became the first independent Black republic, and the second independent nation in the Americas. It was a true triumph for freedom, and one of the first successful slave revolts in history. Number 6, the Cuban Revolution. Number 6 on our list is the Cuban Revolution. In 1959, Fidel Castro, Che Guevara, and other revolutionaries overthrew the corrupt Batista regime, which was backed by the United States. They promised to establish a communist government that would address the inequalities in Cuban society. Despite facing immense challenges, including a U.S. embargo, Cuba became a beacon of socialist experimentation in the Western Hemisphere, influencing revolutions and politics for decades. The revolution didn't just change Cuba, it altered the entire balance of Cold War politics. Number 5, the Iranian Revolution. At number 5, we have the Iranian Revolution of 1979. The Iranian people grew disillusioned with the Shah's Western-backed regime, which they saw as corrupt and oppressive. Led by Ayatollah Khomeini, the revolution successfully overthrew the monarchy and replaced it with an Islamic republic. This momentous event shifted the geopolitical landscape of the Middle East and is still a defining influence on Iran's politics today. Number 4, the Chinese Revolution. Number 4 on our list is the Chinese Revolution. In 1949, after years of civil war, the Chinese Communist Party, led by Mao Zedong, defeated the nationalist government and established the People's Republic of China. This revolution fundamentally reshaped Chinese society, politics, and economy. It didn't just affect China, it altered the global balance of power, leading to the rise of the communist world during the Cold War. Number 3, the Mexican Revolution. Coming in at number 3, we have the Mexican Revolution, which started in 1910. The Mexican people were frustrated with the long rule of dictator Porfirio Diaz, who supported the interests of foreign corporations over the needs of the common people. Leaders like Emiliano Zapata and Pancho Villa led peasant and worker uprisings, fighting for land reform and social justice. This revolution ultimately led to the establishment of a more democratic and revolutionary Mexican state, transforming Latin American politics for generations. Number 2, the Egyptian Revolution. At number 2, we have the Egyptian Revolution of 2011. In the midst of the Arab Spring, Egyptians took to the streets in massive protests demanding the resignation of President Hosni Mubarak, who had been in power for nearly 30 years. What started as a call for political freedom and social justice eventually led to Mubarak's downfall. While Egypt's future remained uncertain, the revolution inspired movements across the Arab world, proving the power of people when they unite for change. Number 1, the English Revolution, Civil War. And finally, at number 1, we have the English Revolution, also known as the English Civil War, which took place from 1642 to 1651. King Charles I's autocratic rule led to a brutal conflict between the monarchy and parliament. The war culminated in the king's execution and the temporary establishment of a commonwealth under Oliver Cromwell. This revolution laid the groundwork for modern democracy by challenging the divine right of kings and paving the way for constitutional monarchy. There you have it, 10 revolutions that reshaped history. Which revolution do you think was the most impactful? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more awesome historical content. Until next time, keep learning, keep questioning, and keep revolutionizing your mind.